Okay. I don't know what happened. I think it started over. Anyway, doesn't matter. I was talking about Villain by Ed Hardy. Now, I think I pulled this one up too. Oh, crud. I did not pull this one up. Well, that's all right. I can give you guys the ingredients if you want, or the notes on it or whatever. I really love the bottle, though. I have to tell you, it's a mermaid, and I have multiple tattoos on my ankles, and they're totally covered, um, as you can see. So, this reminds me so much of a tattoo that I just had to get it. It's a beautiful bottle. And that's what attracted me to the fragrance. I never even would have picked it up, but it is a sweet floral fruity. I mean, it really, it's like an intense, oh, what's the name of those fragrances that are Rock and Rio and all of those? They're always really fruity, tropical. That's kind of what it reminds me of. And usually I don't go for those because they're really common. But this one is just intense enough that I wear it to work out without offending anybody. But it's fun and it's young. So, but I love it. It's fabulous. And last but not least, well, I'm going to talk about a sample too. But I wanted to also talk about Rebelle Fleur. No, Rebelle, not Rebelle Fleur. I smelled Rebelle Fleur. It was just not that great to me. It was okay. It was nothing spectacular, by Rihanna. And but I did get Rebelle. This is her newer one. And this one definitely has a chocolate smell to it. A chocolate, vanilla, spicy smell. But let's see what Fragrantica has to say about it, shall we? Top notes encompass plum, strawberry, and ginger. Heart notes offer heliotrope, vanilla orchid, and cocoa absolute, while the base features a trail of musk, coffee, patchouli, and amber. And I mean, seriously, you can smell all of that in here. Oh, I really, really like it. Like I said, I'm kind of into the foodie fragrances. The only thing I don't like about this, and most of the designer fragrance, or not designer, but celebrity fragrances, the reason why I don't like them is because they don't have any staying power. Jessica Simpson's Fancy is totally different. It has really good staying power. I don't know about any of her other fragrances, but I know this one does. This one does not. In fact, the dry down ends up being, to me, it smells like if you have a bottle of your grandmother's perfume in a drawer for years and years, and then you pull it out and take a whiff and realize it's leaked out all over the drawer and kind of soaks into the drawer wood a little bit. You know that smell? That's how it dries down to. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. But that's what it dries down to, in my opinion, is this old perfume soaked up into old wood. And it's just not, that sounds, I made it sound much more appealing than it is, but this is one of the few where the top notes are so delicious and it's inexpensive enough. I just reapply. I don't bother with all that dry down. I just will come in here and put it on 3 times a day if I need to, because the top notes are so scrumptious. So, recommend. All right, and last thing I wanted to talk about is what I'm on the fence about. This is another tester that my girl Mia, hi Mia, my Scent Soul sister, at Fragrance Station had me get, and I thought I liked it at first. Then I hated it. Okay, wait. No, when I first smelled it many, many years ago when it came out, I hated it. Then Mia turned me on to it the other day. I loved it. I brought this home, tried it on. I hated it. Tried it on again yesterday. I loved it. Figured out what was going on. Oh, it helps if I tell you what it is. It's Pure Poison by Dior. No, Forbidden Poison. Forbidden Poison, but I have to look at the card. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a dingleberry sometimes. Hypnotic poison. Ah. So, this is Hypnotic Poison by Dior in this in the gold little atomizers. And if you have a fragrance station at your place, it's at the mall here in where I'm at. Go in there, because you get, for 20 bucks, you get this entire bottle filled with whatever fragrance they have there. And when it runs out, you just bring the bottle in, and for $9.99 you get it refilled again. And I don't know if you can tell how big these are. Here, let me grab another sample. Ow. I'll show you. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm stiff. I shouldn't work out before I try to do this. So this is a regular Bond number 9 sample. And this is the one they give you at Fragrance Station. Can you see that? It is amazing, the difference. Totally. This would contain, because I bought this as a Bond number 9. I think it has like 1.5 to 2 mils, probably 1.5 in it. But that only fills it about halfway. This thing is completely full. I'll bet you there's 10 mils in this thing. So Fragrance Station, for if you want to try something out, totally worth it. So anywho, I figured out what it was about this that was going on with me. The top notes, super smoky. I quit smoking almost a year ago, so I'm really sensitive to any smells, you know, and if they use too much wood, it smells smoky to me. I don't know if that's what Christian Dior did with the Hypnotic Poison, but the top notes are really strong and are really masculine to me, and not the kind of masculine I'm usually attracted to either. It's the you know, my dad kind of masculine, Stetson, or, you know, Old Spice kind of masculine. But then I sprayed it on my hand yesterday evening, last night, and it's been almost 24 hours. I can still smell it on the back of my hand, and since I had it on from about 6 hours on, I love it. Now, how do you wear a perfume like that? I didn't like it the first 6 hours. I kept smelling it, and it was still smoky, smoky, smoky. But then after about 6 hours, from 6 hours to, you know, so that'd be about 18 hours that I've really loved it. And the problem is, what am I going to do? Put it on the night before so I can wear it the next day? I just don't know how to wear this. And it's funny because when on my skin, it's very smoky, and out of the bottle, it smells delightful. So it's a confusing fragrance for me, this Hypnotic Poison by Dior. Anyway, that's it for now. I bored you to tears enough, I'm sure. So I am going to talk about more stuff later on. Oh, I did want to show you this cool Ed Hardy villain box too. I bought it at Macy's. And it's really, oh, helps if I have it right set up. It's a cool box. It's one of those tins. These are, I don't usually keep perfume boxes, but I will keep these kind of tins because that's what I'm going to store my samples in. I just gave away, oh gosh, it was a bag. I'd been collecting samples for years. It was a bag about that big around, full, totally full of samples that I collected over the years, and I took them into work to my gals. I said, have at them. I haven't seen them since. So anyway, this is Boo, and thanks for hanging in there. I hope I've given you some kind of information that will be helpful to figuring out your next scent. And have a great day, and happy Mother's Day. Peace!